Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. And I will be conducting this interview for the position of fitter on our container vessel. The purpose of this session is to learn more about your background, technical skills, and experience working on board ships. We will also discuss your knowledge of safety procedures, teamwork, and problem-solving abilities. Please feel free to answer in detail. And if you need clarification on any question, do not hesitate to ask. Let's begin with your introduction.
Good morning. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to attend this interview. My name is Zero, and I am applying for the position of fitter on a container vessel. I have extensive experience in ship maintenance, steel fabrication, welding, and machinery repair. I am confident that my skills and dedication will contribute to the safe and efficient operation of the vessel.
Tell us about your background as a fitter.
I have worked as a fitter for several years, mainly on cargo and container vessels. My responsibilities included steel repairs, welding, and maintenance of ship structures and machinery. I have also participated in dry dock projects where I carried out structural modifications and repairs.
What is the main duty of a fitter on a container ship?
The main duty of a fitter is to maintain and repair ship structures, pipelines, and machinery. On a container ship, this often involves hatch covers, cargo hold structures, and deck fittings. My role is to ensure that the vessel remains seaworthy and safe for operations.
What tools do you commonly use in your work?
I commonly use welding machines, grinders, cutting torches, measuring instruments, and hand tools. I am also skilled in using hydraulic tools and pneumatic equipment when necessary for heavy repairs.
What types of welding are you experienced in?
I am experienced in arc welding, MIG welding, TIG welding, and gas welding. I select the appropriate method depending on the material and repair requirements. For example, I use TIG welding for stainless steel pipelines and arc welding for structural steel plates.
How do you prepare steel plates for repair?
I measure and mark the steel plate according to specifications, cut it to the required size, clean the surface thoroughly, and prepare the edges for welding. I always ensure proper alignment before welding to maintain structural integrity.
How do you repair a leaking pipeline on board? I first isolate the pipeline to stop the flow. Then I remove the damaged section, prepare a new pipe piece, and weld or fit it properly. After installation, I conduct a pressure test to ensure there are no leaks before resuming operation. What safety precautions do you take during welding?
I always wear protective gear such as gloves, goggles, and a welding mask. I ensure proper ventilation, check for fire hazards, and follow hot work permit procedures. Safety is my top priority during any welding operation.
What kind of repairs are common on container ships?
Common repairs include hatch covers, cargo hold structures, pipelines, ballast tanks, and deck fittings. Container guides and lashing equipment also require regular inspection and repair to ensure cargo safety.
How do you handle emergency repairs at sea?
I quickly assess the damage, use available materials for temporary repair, and ensure safety until permanent repair can be done in port. For example, I may use clamps or patches to stop leaks temporarily.
How do you work with engineers and deck crew?
I maintain clear communication, follow instructions from engineers, and cooperate with deck crew to complete tasks safely and efficiently. Teamwork is essential to ensure smooth operations on board.
How do you check the quality of a weld?
I inspect the weld visually for cracks, porosity, or incomplete fusion. I also use non-destructive testing methods, such as dye penetrant or ultrasonic testing when required. Ensuring weld quality is critical for the ship's structural safety.
What is your experience with oxyacetylene cutting?
I have used oxyacetylene cutting extensively to cut steel plates and pipes. I always adjust the flame properly, maintain correct cutting speed, and ensure safety precautions are followed to prevent accidents.
How do you maintain your tools?
I clean my tools after use, store them properly, and check them regularly for wear and tear. Proper maintenance ensures efficiency and safety during operations.
What is your role during dry dock?
During dry dock, I assist in structural repairs, steel renewals, and modifications. I also help in inspecting hull structures, pipelines, and cargo hold fittings to ensure the vessel is ready for its next voyage.
How do you repair cracks in steel structures?
I grind out the crack, prepare the surface, and weld it properly using suitable electrodes. After welding, I inspect the area to confirm the repair is strong and reliable.
How do you ensure alignment when fitting steel plates?
I use measuring tools, clamps, and tack welds to hold the plate in position. Proper alignment is essential to maintain structural strength and avoid stress concentration.
What is your experience with stainless steel?
I have worked with stainless steel pipelines and fittings, mainly in engine rooms. I use TIG welding for stainless steel because it provides clean and precise welds without contamination.
How do you repair hatch covers?
I inspect the hatch cover for cracks, corrosion, or misalignment. I replace worn-out rubber seals, repair steel structures, and ensure proper closing to prevent water ingress into cargo holds.
How do you handle confined space work?
I follow strict safety procedures, including gas testing, ventilation, and wearing protective equipment. I never enter confined spaces without a permit and standby personnel.
How do you prevent corrosion on ship structures?
I clean the surface, apply anti-corrosion coatings, and ensure proper maintenance. Regular inspection and painting are essential to prevent rust and prolong the ship's life.
What would you do if a ballast pipeline leaks during voyage?
I would isolate the pipeline, apply a temporary clamp or patch, and monitor the situation until permanent repair can be done in port. Safety and stability of the vessel are always my priority.
How do you handle fire hazards during hot work?
I remove flammable materials, keep fire extinguishers nearby, and ensure a fire watch is present. I strictly follow hot work permit procedures to minimize risks.
How do you repair a damaged cargo hold structure?
I assess the damage, cut and remove the defective steel, prepare new steel plates, and weld them in place. I ensure the repair meets class and company standards.
How do you deal with limited materials at sea?
I improvise using available materials such as clamps, patches, or spare steel pieces. I focus on temporary solutions that ensure safety until proper repair can be done in port.
What is your role during emergency drills?
I participate actively, follow instructions, and assist in preparing equipment. I also ensure that my tools and protective gear are ready for use during emergencies.
How do you repair a broken handrail on deck?
I cut out the damaged section, prepare a new piece, and weld it securely. I ensure the handrail is strong enough to provide safety for crew members.
How do you repair cracks in a pipeline flange?
I remove the damaged flange, prepare a new one, and weld or bolt it properly. I always check alignment and sealing to prevent leaks.
How do you handle heavy lifting during repairs?
I use lifting equipment such as chain blocks, hoists, or cranes. I never lift heavy materials manually beyond safe limits, and I always follow proper lifting procedures.
How do you repair a leaking tank?
I identify the leak, apply a temporary patch or weld, and test the repair. For permanent repair, I replace the damaged section and ensure proper coating to prevent future leaks.
How do you handle conflicts with other crew members?
I remain calm, listen to their concerns, and try to resolve the issue professionally. Teamwork is essential on board, so I always aim for cooperation.
How do you report completed repairs? I document the repair details, materials used, and testing results. I report to the engineer or officer in charge to ensure proper records are maintained. How do you prioritize tasks? During busy schedules,
I focus on safety-critical repairs first, then move to routine maintenance. I coordinate with engineers to ensure tasks are completed in order of importance.
how do you cooperate during cargo operations?
I assist in checking lashing equipment, repairing damaged fittings, and ensuring hatch covers are secure. My role supports safe cargo handling.
How do you maintain discipline on board?
I follow company rules, respect officers, and maintain professionalism. Discipline ensures safety and smooth operations on the vessel.
What is Port State Control, PSC, and why is it important?
Port state control is the inspection of foreign ships in national ports to verify that the condition of the ship and its equipment comply with international regulations. It is important because it ensures maritime safety, prevents pollution, and protects the welfare of seafarers. PSC inspections help maintain high standards in shipping and prevent substandard vessels from operating.
During a port state control inspection, how would you demonstrate your responsibilities as a fitter?
As a fitter, I would explain that my responsibilities include maintaining and repairing steel structures, pipelines, and fittings on board. I would show the PSC officer that all welding machines, grinders, and cutting tools are properly maintained and stored safely. I would also highlight that repairs are documented in the maintenance logbook and that I follow hot work permit procedures strictly. I can assure the inspector that the vessel complies with international standards.
What kind of PSC deficiencies could be related to a fitter's work, and how would you prevent them?
PSC deficiencies related to a fitter's work could include poor welding repairs, corroded pipelines, damaged hatch covers, or unsafe storage of tools and equipment. To prevent these, I conduct regular inspections, carry out proper steel renewals, and ensure that repairs meet class requirements. I also maintain safety equipment such as fire extinguishers near hot work areas and keep records of all maintenance activities. Preventive maintenance and strict adherence to safety procedures are the best ways to avoid PSC deficiencies.
What is your greatest strength as a fitter?
My greatest strength is my ability to work under pressure and solve problems quickly. I am also skilled in welding and fabrication, which are essential for this role.
Thank you for taking the time to answer our questions today. We appreciate the effort you put into sharing your experience and knowledge. This concludes our interview session for the fitter position on our container vessel. We will review your performance and get back to you with the results. Do you have any final comments or questions before we end?
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to attend this interview. I truly appreciate the chance to present my skills and experience as a fitter. I believe that my background in welding, steel fabrication, and ship maintenance will allow me to contribute positively to the safe and efficient operation of your vessel. I am eager to join your team and continue developing my career in the maritime industry. I look forward to hearing from you soon.